I am really curious how quickly, now we know that the script changed a lot over the course of you guys working on it, but what's an element of the story that you fought to maintain? That no matter how much the script went through revisions and changed, that you said that this has to be an element of this sequel if we're ever going to pull it off?
The second act stayed closer to the final version than anything else, which is they're told they need this song. They feel like they must have written it because they told them in the future they had written it. They go, why don't we, if we have written it, we just must not have written it yet. Let's go into the future to when we have, steal it from ourselves, which gave us that It's a Wonderful Life Christmas Carol, kind of more like Christmas Carol trajectory. That spine stayed.
Okay.
And their love for their wives, their love for their daughters stayed. We never wanted them to be fuck up parents. We never wanted them to have a bad marriage. And I think I think those are the things that were like always in it from beginning to end. We added death a little bit later. We added a lot of the beginning of the movie we played around with. The couples therapy scene was always there from the beginning, but we took it out, put it in, took it out, put it in. And I'm glad we kept it in. The ending changed a lot. Our original ending in this movie was a very somber, very quiet one in our very first draft.
Really?
Very personal. Yeah. There was no reality coming unglued. It was Bill and Ted had, in an act of incredible hubris, 30 years ago, spent $100,000 to rent the Rose Bowl for their 30-year anniversary, assuming it would be just packed, and they do triumphant 30-year reunion tour or 30-year anniversary tour. And now it's getting close to then, and they've sold literally 0 tickets because their careers tanked, but they still have to perform at the Rose Bowl or at least go there.
Okay.
So we had a scene where they go and try to get their money back from the Rose Bowl, and they're like, no, it's not possible. And we actually brought the movie to the end of the Rose Bowl, and it was empty, and no one was ever there, and they failed. They failed. They never came up with a song, and they go home. And then they just hear this music playing, and they realize it was never them. It was never them. It was their kids. And that was our original ending.
Okay.
But that felt too small. And if you look back at both movies, Bogus and Excellent Adventure, we had smaller endings that had to get reshot because audiences were like, come on, man, you just let us down. You build and build and build. And then like the first movie ended in a classroom instead of an auditorium. And the second movie ended in a smaller venue. I don't remember, but we reshot both endings to both. So we said, let's be smart and know that we aren't going to necessarily be able to reshoot this ending or don't want to just reshoot it again.
Okay.